嚟飛機，咁我就繼續我哋嘅比賽啦。咁今次我哋去對，我哋對邊度好啊？就我想對湖人嘅。阿頂，咁冇辦法啦，我哋打。嚇？點解唔俾人打嘅？係咪有劇情需要喺呢個嘅 Brooklyn 嗰度同佢打翻場？咁啊，大家見我少出咗 NBA， 咪都我玩緊 Far Cry 咧，同埋近排都雖然考完試咧，但係都係仲好忙，好多嘢做啊！哇，今次又搞咩啊？咩事？睇手機。
Hey man, check this out.
做咩啊
？So that's how it is, huh?
咩啊？做咩事啊？
What the heck?
Yo, what are you doing on my phone, man? You ain't my mom.
睇我電話做咩啊？
What are you doing giving up on the team? Planning your next season before this season?
Chill, man. This is idle talk. You know how agents are. They always trying to feel involved. I ain't giving up on nothing. For real. Hey, I know this team gave me my first shot, and I'm gonna keep working my tail off of them until they tell me to go away. All right? I'm here with y'all.
All right, just make sure you don't leave no bonehead texts out in the public where everybody can see them.
香港人真係好串。我有客場殺手，由於你在客場比賽中殺手的表現，殺手級表現，好，明白了。但我唔想打 Portland 啊，雖然因為唔夠佢打，太勁啦 Portland 而家。阿 Lina 點打啫？佢哋咁勁咁啊！近排都有上次如果大家睇開 NBA 咧，我都有講過，即係一直都有打個比賽啦，喺度上無論考試，佢都係打喎，太好了！你睇下勁多新聞講咗我咯，搞出嚟佢哋。咁啊，而家比賽就進行到決賽啦，咁我哋就好開心啦，成隊都因為可以入到決賽啦而家。哎呀，又有劇情。經理辦公室。
It must have been that girl I met at that restaurant on 89th. I knew I shouldn't trust her. I left my phone on the table while I was talking to a friend. She sent messages to all my clients. This is all on me. 100% my fault.
He was just playing.
He knew we'd never discuss another team while we're still under contract here. You gotta believe me, man.
So, is that how this all went down? Just a big misunderstanding that started with a stolen cell phone?
Sir, I don't know how that message got sent or leaked out publicly, but I want to let you know I'm 100% behind our team. I'm ready to play in our next game in our uniforms right here at home. I'm ready to go like always.
That's good enough for me, son. Now get back to work. And you, I suggest you password protect that phone of yours.
Already done.
Man, come on.
Go.
其實好唔正常，呢個世代邊係唔用密碼鎖部電話㗎？所以呢個世代咩？有人講咧話，如果唔用密碼鎖嗰啲咧，嗰個友真係好勁咯！即係一句真係即刻明晒，即係冇密碼鎖真係證明俾你睇咯，冇嘢睇咯，或者係已經將啲嘢收得好埋，即係唔係爆個電話。呢啲人真係好勁，或者可能又好似呢條經理人咁樣。本身就係卡嘅，我未打啊喂！
I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.
又關我事嘅。佢話而家 Christian 已經走下波啦，已經2場連敗啊！梗係咯，接住嚟打咪得。我哋打下繼續。場比賽點都贏翻，如果俾人傳真係。哎呀，今日唔知大家而家有咩搞啊？新嘅一年啊，新嘅開始，咁我就希望新嘅目標就係我頻道可以多過10人啦。15年啊，真係好少人訂閱我頻道。希望大家即係如果大家中意因為我遲啲一定會買嘅龍珠嗰隻新嘅 PS4 嘅遊戲，咁 Xbox 都有啦，咁就都有出。咁我一定會玩嗰隻遊戲。咁如果大家真係中意龍珠咧，大家記得訂閱我個頻道，因為我好瘋狂咁樣玩。人同你講，我實在太中意龍珠呢隻 game 啦，冇辦法。
The Grizzlies look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. The Pelicans come into town hoping to notch one here in this one-game road trip. They are right in the mix with the rest of the playoff pack, but they can't put it in cruise control just yet.
And with the season series between these two clubs coming down to tonight, I think they're going to be especially anxious to get the win. That would give them a split, which would mean a lot emotionally here today.
There have been some really contentious moments between these teams this year, so I think there's a little more riding on this game than there would be under normal circumstances. I mean, it's obvious this series is extremely important to both sides.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Clutch, he's in at shooting guard. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. Omer Ashik is out there with Holiday, and he gets the bucket. Davis has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Pelicans.
Well, it's obvious Anthony Davis can run, jump, rebound, block shots. You see those types around the NBA, but what sets him apart in my mind is his skill and fluidity at the offensive end. That, to me, is what elevates him to the superstar echelon.
Allen's shot is off. Now here is Holiday, who's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
And don't forget, guys, his playmaking was sensational. And he saw the floor, making the game so easy for his teammates.
Clutch from outside, off the mark. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against Golden State.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
And it's Memphis on the break, and Lee with the stuff.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense, leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And so here is New Orleans, following the score by Memphis. 6 to shoot. The pass to Clutch. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And that one's good by Davis.
He's getting his hands dirty right away by doing some battling on the board.
Now the Grizzlies with it, trailing by 2. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, they really struggled shooting the ball in that game, but still came away with the win. They obviously had to pick up the slack in a lot of areas, and they did it.
Yeah, and Steve, I think that says an awful lot about them as a team when they're able to win despite shooting that poorly.
Picked them clean. And now the Pelicans on the break. Moving it up. New Orleans moving it around. Clutch. Triple from the wing.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
Conley's shot is off. Pelicans leading by 5. Holiday, the pass to Clutch. Back to Holiday. Kicks it to Evans. Takes a 3. And Lee pulls it down.
And with the Pelicans getting a franchise big like they did with Davis always helps, but they're also active in acquiring talent to grow around him.
Now here's Conley. 20-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And he was disruptive defensively, too. Kevin really aggressively trying to make plays. In fact, he had 4 steals during that game.
For the Pelicans, getting young talent is one thing, and they want to make sure, Clark, that they got the right talent to fit alongside their stars.
Kevin, I really think sometimes the cohesiveness and the fitting of the parts is overlooked and undervalued. And Pelicans are trying to make that a real priority. Not only do we want talent, but we want it to fit together nicely. And you got to give them kudos for that.
That's a good point. Now here is Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot's good from Clutch.
Yes!
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Feeds it to Allen. He leaves on the wing. Back to Allen. Conley dishes to Randolph. The jump hook, that's in there. Conley with the assist.
He can finish in the post. That's one thing we know about.
Pelicans leading by 4. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Passes it to Clutch. They set the pick. Inside, here's Hushik. There's the dish to Anderson. The kick out to Holiday. 4 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. Memphis is gone 0-2 from deep here.
Well, Drew Holiday, part of the basketball family. Both his parents played in Arizona State.
Here's Gasol. Pelicans pull it in. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop them.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Now here's Allen. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Conley, the pass to Gasol. Baseline jumper. Gasol missing again.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. You're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Hushik with it. He's covered by Randolph. Here's Clutch. And Gasol sends it back. 3 on 3. Holiday against Conley. Poke loose. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. With almost an entire new group here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Kupas. Randolph comes in for Tony Allen. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Udrich. Prince is the 3 and Randolph the 4. Conley and Lee, they're the backcourt. And it's Gasol. And at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here is Davis. Following the miss by Zach Randolph. Davis sets a screen. Outside Holiday. Shot to end this cold run. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, Kevin. Clutch in their last time out against the Warriors got the job done. He dropped in 24 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that talk was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Shoots. Bank shot. No good.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Conley dishes to Prince. Back to Conley. No good. That would have taken him.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the
Well, good teams tend to have a defined style of play. Steve, the Grizzlies He had grit and grind, but it seems they're going away from it now.
Kind of a throwback style, Kevin, but it suited their personnel perfectly, particularly with Randolph and Gasol down low. The slower pace lent itself to better defense for them. And they really pounded rebound. Once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Holiday. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And that one's good.
And you know, the Grizzlies got swept in the Western Conference Finals back in 2013 because the Spurs just packed it in defensively. And I really think that was the impetus for the Grizzlies looking to try to play a more wide-open style. You know, even though that season in 2013 was, as a whole, the best ever for the franchise, it did expose their weaknesses and gave them something to work on.
Yeah, last season it took the Grizzlies some time to get going. New head coach, the injury to Marc Gasol, but they added some shooting and athleticism on the wings and really rallied strongly towards the end of the year.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Conley. Here's Gasol. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Clutch. They picked up 24 points in their last one against Golden State. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Trains it from beyond the arc. And now a 7-point Pelican lead. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Conley kicks to Randall. And it's Lee penetrating. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And yes, sir, that one falls.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And Holiday kicks to Evans. Pass to Clutch. This one for 3. Zach Randolph with the rebound. Randolph's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy. Really working hard on the boards.
And he connects to the jumper. The screen did the trick. Now it's just a 3-point New Orleans lead. And here's Evans. From deep. And the three is knocked down. Deep ball good and a nice shot from Clutch. And
okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. I'll start with what's been a solid offensive effort for us. We're shooting the ball well because we're not trying to do too much. If the shot hasn't been there, you guys haven't forced it. Good work. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors. So kudos.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. To the first half. Clutch has really been playing well.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Monty Williams. Clutch in a 2-guard. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. Tyreek Evans out there with Holiday. Davis with it. Zach Randolph covering. And Davis can't get it to go. Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Over the course of the season, guys, they've shown a very respectable 78% from the line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Thank you, Kevin. Omer Ashik on a new team, but he's made an impression with his former squads. Jeremy Lin called him, quote, an incredible defender and a game changer. Kevin McHale said he's a big-time player in the middle. And remember, Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau raved about his intelligence, relentless drive, and willingness to play for the team. Not bad, Kevin.
One of the premier defensive centers in the league, Doris. Thanks. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Holiday.
Well, you know, for teams in the NBA nowadays, it's all about getting bang for your buck. I mean, Mike Conley out of Ohio State, one of the great value contracts in the league, and with all the analytics and general managers looking for value. Memphis happy to have an all-star caliber still player like him still locked up through 2016.
Yeah. 呢頭而家持有嘅技術高咗喎，高超咗。以前咁樣已經俾 Mark 嘅
Third quarter of basketball, we're about a minute and a half in. Outside Conley, he dishes it to Gasol. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ashik's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
From the arc. That doesn't go either for Evan. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Holiday brings the double team. Memphis moving that ball around. Lee kicks to Conley. Gasol passes to Conley. And it's blocked by Ashik. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now. Some changes for Memphis. Kufis checked in for Gasol. Carter comes in for Courtney Lee. And it's Udrich in for Mike Conley. And then for New Orleans, with he's checked in for Ashik. Gordon comes in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Here's Kufis, defended by Anderson. And Udrich kicks to Allen. Allen right side. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Clutch has got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. Rivers can't get it to go. Memphis trailing here.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
Tayshaun Prince has checked in for Zach Randolph. And the Pelicans also making a change. Miller's checked in. Offensive rebound. Kufis makes it off the glass.
Big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
We talked about the Pelican mascot, Steve Wingspan, a term that definitely applies to this team and the young Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's a great name. You know, Davis was last year's leading shot blocker to go with 20 points and 10 boards a game. I mean, this guy is a potential superstar and obviously the key for this club moving forward.
Allen against Anderson. Allen dishes to Porter. Gets a very good look and converts. Now here's a 2-point Pelican lead.
So you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Rivers kicks to Gordon. A nice shot by Anderson.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
1:46 left to play in the third. For Memphis, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Prince, the pass to Carter. Here's Kufis. And that one goes long. Pelicans leading by 4. Gordon goes in. And here's Anderson for 3. And he gets it to go. Anderson's got his second basket of the night.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Marc Gasol's checked in for, so it's both teams making substitutions here. The Pelicans have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Evans. Stolen by Michael Conley. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Miller. No good. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
Zebo and Marcus All are up front. Conley leads to the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Conley dishes to Gasol. To the paint, it's tipped. Holiday against Conley. Here's Clutch. And there's the feed to Ush. There's the pass to Clutch. Shot clock at 6. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Really high quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Carter outside. The drive by Lee. Dishes it to Randolph. Here's Gasol. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Here's Clutch, covered by Lee. Here's Clutch. And Lee pulls it down.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Carter. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 9 points for Vince Carter. Pelicans leading by 8. Here's Clutch. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Randolph sets a screen for Conley. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Allen's checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Anderson, he's checked in for Davis. Conley kicks to Allen. Gasol, a screen on Evans. It's Allen with the drive. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Passes to Clutch. Anderson, a screen on Lee. Kicks to Ush. And it's Evans in the corner. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Stolen by Allen. And it's Memphis on the break. Lee's running. Conley's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 13. And Asha kicks to Holiday. Pass to Clutch. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's off to Utah for a match after this game as they take on the Jazz. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Yeah, and you know the fans out in Utah are hoping for a win. That's a big game.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
That's doing some skyscraping.
And we're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
Flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is. I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
And let's get this update now from Dennis Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Dave Yeager address his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Just 5 to shoot. Allen for the 3, and that one's good.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Outside Holiday. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Talk about a terrific game for Clutch. He has 18 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the 3-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace.
You know, the Grizzlies are the kind of team that perhaps fans around the league can overlook or undervalue or even forget about at times, but they're always going to be there because they're tough, they're physical, and they're talented.
Gasol's shot is good.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
Here's Clutch. He's covered by Randolph. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 17.
Yeah.
Got 12 points here in the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Conley kicks to lead. Randolph against Anderson. Shoots from the high post. No good off the back of the rim. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And these are the types of games where it's obvious one team clearly had the edge. Tonight, it's going to be a great win by a large margin for New Orleans.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And guys, you could really almost sense it in the air tonight that they were going to come out and give it everything they had to try to even up the season series 2-2 against the Grizzlies.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Clutch. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
The drive by Randolph. Free throw drops for Randolph. So Memphis.
I like that shooting.
New group here.
So we
see the Pelicans.
Well, Anthony, certainly a great win here tonight. What was the key to what this team is doing right now when you guys are playing like this?
我哋而家變咗主力啦，呢一隊嘅主力都係靠我哋，太強勁了吧！
You there. Next question.
有人問我嘢喎。
Congrats on the win. You were involved in perhaps even more than your fair share of the offense, though. Is that creating problems in the locker room?
What are you talking about? Our locker room was great. I was happy to see us get a win, and so were my teammates. I don't know where you're getting your information, but it's not correct.
Okay, Jones, you're up.
Rumor is your big dream is to have a shark tank. Now, if that's true, what kind of sharks would you put in that tank?
養咩鯊魚？你想放咩鯊魚？
That is a great question. My dream is to have a shark sanctuary where small sharks from all over the world can come and rehabilitate themselves after being in traumatic experiences like oil spills, being caught in illegal nets, things like that.
因為我淨係知佢哋係有啲 take care 嘅活動係關於啲兒童咯，主要係好少係關於啲乜海洋
you, sir.
Everyone's talking about your little social media snafu. Care to comment?
No comment. I like to keep that private.
Private? That's a good one. Maybe you should have thought about that before blasting your intentions to lead the team to the universe.
You know what? You live and you learn, so let's move on.
Move on. To the next team most likely.
Hey, listen. I'm not apologizing for being a self-advocate.
Self-advocate? Is that what the selfish kids are calling themselves these days?
Hey, if that's what you want to call being selfish, hey, then I'm selfish, all right? That's what's helped me ignore the critics and the naysayers. All the people that didn't believe that I'd be where I am right now. I apologize for absolutely nothing.
All right, thanks, everybody. We're done here.
做得好。
You know what? How about me?
What about you?
You apologize to me?
For what?
For cleaning up your mess. Again.
Man, girl, please.
哼，我哋又講錯嘢啦，唔緊要，又俾人鬧啫，至多。
So with this social media scandal thing going, you've alienated your teammates, the fans, and management.
That wasn't my intention.
But that's what happened. That's why I keep an extra cell at home just for conversations I want to keep to myself, and that bad boy never leaves the house.
An extra cell?
Just keep your intentions to yourself. We're all disposable in this league. All I really care about is your mindset. How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm still focused on what matters. That's his team, my job, and the rest of the season.
Good, but words are one thing, actions are another. You're gonna have to bust your butt over the next few weeks to earn the respect and trust of your teammates again. Can you do that?
Absolutely, man. Those my boys.
Good. Time to prove it. Now get out of here.
Yes, sir.
係咪咁嚴重啊？真係靠我，唉算。
Things are happening fast. I'm talking freight train fast. I hope you're ready to take that first step toward that big shoe deal you've been dreaming of for so long.
Man, what are you talking about now?
Jordan and Nike are interested in you. Very interested.
What? Why did you just say that?
Because I mask my own crippling insecurities in an avalanche of words. My analyst says it's a flaw. But now that we're friends, I think we can be honest with each other. And besides, the timing wasn't quite right.
Listen, we're not friends. But what else?
There's a catch you may not like. The gatekeeper of this here deal used to play in the league until his knee exploded like a Chinese New Year parade.
Ha ha! My man!
What? Jackson Ellis?
In living color, in the flesh, large and in charge. You name it, I am it. And here I am.
Oh, nah. This is personal. Oh, so you working for Nike and Jordan now?
Fun twist, right?
I mean, that's one way to put it.
Games coming together. Like what I see. We're watching and we're interested.
For what?
It's early. You're still not that far removed from being a 10-day contract nobody. And this company didn't get to be number one by dealing with nobodies.
Well, you know what? It's too bad that we can't play one-on-one for it with your broke knee.
Yeah, too bad. You know, when I was playing this game, dominating the NBA, it was my whole existence. No girlfriend, no wife, every day. This was it. So when the doc told me I was done, it was like my soul got ripped from my body. I was emptied out. I even cried. Real tears. And then this here opportunity came along. A new game. Game I like even more. Because I always get to choose who wins. I'll be watching.
所以真係大家打波都要小心身體，唔好入去街場咧。有啲人真係好激動咧，真係好易去撞你，即係跌。如果一跌咧，好危險嘅真係。特別係一啲20幾30歲嗰啲咧，特別大，即係你望去好似哇你肥肥地，好似冇虧虧地咁喎，但係其實打落去咧，佢好硬淨。你一俾佢撞幾下已經痛到飛起，所以真係打波真係要小心啲。咁好啦，咁我哋今集嚟到差唔多啦，咁我哋下次翻嚟會繼續再玩啦。咁我哋要快啲攞翻隊友嘅信任啊！咁你先可以繼續打落去，如果我真係好大鑊。咁好啦，咁我哋今日嚟到呢度，下次翻嚟，拜拜。